Hi, welcome back to day number 8 of our 7-week spiritual journey to a more generous life. Day number 8, don't trust in your riches but trust in God. First Timothy chapter 6 verse 17 reads, "Command those who are rich in the present world not to be arrogant, nor to put their hope in wealth, which is so uncertain, but put their trust and hope in God." Why should we put our trust and hope in God? Psalms 49 verse 6 to 12 help us to have some answers around that. It says, "Sinners trust in their wealth and boast about how rich they are. Rich men, proud men, wise men, you must die like the rest. You must leave your wealth to others. You name your estate after yourself, as though your lands could be forever yours. But man will, with all his pomp, will die like an animal." So death is a common denominator. God is the only one that will help us in this life and the life to come. John 14 verse 1 says, we should not be troubled, do not have a troubled heart, but we have to trust God. In Job chapter 31 verse 24 to 28, Job is one of the richest men in the Bible. Job said, if I have put my trust in gold or set to pure gold, you are my security. If I have rejoiced over my great wealth, the fortune my hands had gained, so that my heart was secretly enticed, then this also would be sin to be judged, for I would have been unfaithful to God on high. So Job is telling us he cannot put his trust on any other thing but to God. Anything apart from that is unfaithfulness to God. So God's name should be glorified. We are to be grateful for what God has blessed us, but not to put our trust in the riches that God has blessed us with, but to put our trust in God. Dynamic Stewardship, a quotation from that book reads, "To integrate Christ into the financial side of our lives, we must prioritize life around God. We must learn to manage material things to His glory. One of the ways to do this is to recognize money as an indicator of where our hearts are. Our checkbooks are a reflection of our discipleship." So, day 8, we are reminded to trust God and not to trust our riches. Riches, I sometimes like to see it as a flower. If you nurture it, if you look after it, it will continue to bloom and give you flower. But something can write it off in a click of a finger or a blink of an eye. It might be an earthquake, it might be some form of natural disaster or economic crash. So in times of uncertainty, economic crash, and even though we lose all our resources, but if our trust is in God, regardless of the situations that we face, we will still come out stronger and victorious, and God's name will be glorified. Thank you. That's all for our day number 8. Continue to join us for our day number 9. God bless.